What's up guys, welcome to part 3 of my Virgin Voyages vlog. If you missed part 1 and 2, make sure you go and check it out. So on day 4 at sea, I started off with a HIIT class with some of my friends, then we went to breakfast, and then we decided to check out the tattoo parlor on the ship, but none of us got anything. Those prices were doing a bit too much, but to each their own. Then I wanted to take in this view again, got dressed and ready for the day, and of course I went to get some ice cream. Then we booked a karaoke room and we had a time, okay? The performances were performing. We were in there singing like we were on somebody's stage, okay? Then I went back to the room to get dressed for dinner. I tried to show y'all the fit, but my camera was blurry, but that was the fit. We went to Extra Virgin. This was an Italian restaurant on the ship and our first group dinner. I enjoyed most of the food, but I wasn't really a fan of the risotto. I would say it was like a 5 out of 10 for me, but experience overall was really good. After dessert, we went to check out the Y2K party that they were having that night, and it was a nice little throwback for us millennials. I went back to my cabin and called it a night, and then the next morning we were in Bimini, Bahamas. Had some breakfast, then went to the port to head to the Bimini Beach Club. The weather was amazing and the water was gorgeous. This was Virgin's own private beach club for people that were cruising with them. It had a pool area and beach access, and the water was amazing, so beautiful. It was giving. When the water's so blue. And of course, you know I had to get my pics in, and they definitely ate. We grabbed some drinks, chilled by the pool, and we had a good old time. Then we grabbed some lunch provided by Virgin, and that food was pretty decent as well. Once we wrapped up, we went back to the ship, and of course I had to stop and get some ice cream. Then I got ready for dinner. This was the fit. So first we checked out the comedy show before we headed to dinner, and then we went to the wake for our last dinner on the ship. And we definitely saved the best for last because this was my favorite restaurant. Everything was so good. It felt like we were at an upscale steakhouse on board. After our full course meal, we toasted to a good time and a great vacation and called it a night. The next morning it was sadly time to go, so I had one last breakfast and then we headed out and we were back in Miami. And that's a wrap for the vlog. Thanks for watching. If you need help booking your own cruise or vacation, make sure you hit the link in the bio.